Like, it doesn't matter what else is going on in your life. That, like, takes precedence if you're worried about if you have enough money in your checking account to eat that day.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bustmob TV. In the spirit of living our life with intention, me and Gretta Nance found some time in our day to pause, grab some coffee, and chat about what's going on inside Bustmob. We'll answer some questions, spend some time with a special guest, and share ways to be more intentional in your daily life. Hop on in.
Let's go!
Hello, we're here.
Hi, Bustmob TV.
Welcome back. Glad you're here.
Yep, we took a minute to jump into today my car, grab some not always coffee, because I've had 2 big ones already today.
I did not.
That's what she said. And so I'm going with this green tea lemonade with no sweetener, venti. And it's actually quite delicious.
I don't know about
Highly recommend.
I highly recommend
Look
coffee.
how tall my hair is compared to you today.
Whoa.
I think
Look
I
how
need-
shiny my hair looks
I think
today,
I
though.
need to move my seat down. Here we go. Greta is moving on down.
Oh, that's
So,
not good. Moving on down.
Moving on down. The opposite of moving on up.
That's right.
So I'm glad to take this time to be intentional with you.
Thank you.
And it's going to make our day so great.
It is.
So go do it yourself.
That's right. But first, what's going on in Bustmob? Great question. I've been. I'm
Jenny
so
asks
glad
her
I
own
asked.
question and answers it herself, which is always entertaining. Makes my job easy.
It does. Well, you're welcome. So, I've been seeing a lot of women trying on sports bras, like the front zip ones, especially the ones that on my recovery list that I'm going to be including in our future recovery box. It's really cool though because so many of you guys wear the same front zip, and it's actually the one that I don't know if you know this. I wore it for my recovery last year.
I heard you say that.
Yes,
Very affordable.
It's like you can get 2 for $20, I think.
So basically free.
It's like no, you don't have to have money to buy it. But I love that we're going to start including those types of bras in our future breast box, which is going to be like a recovery box for women that you can purchase it, and it'll have all the things you need in it for your recovery, which I am super pumped about.
That's cool. That is really neat because I already told you my last surgery, you buy everything individual, like from Amazon. And so like a box would come and it would have, some laxatives in it. And I would have like 9 boxes a day come. And my husband is like, what is happening?
They're free. Free box.
But I'm like, babe, it was only $4. It was only, some calm, what's that calm powder?
Magnesium powder?
Magnesium powder. It was $3, but it came in a whole box. So I love this idea that you can get it all in one box.
So we have a sports bra.
We
if
do.
you didn't know.
It's fantastic.
And we customized it for you ladies. It's not front zip. It's meant to be like for everyday sports bra use. You run in it.
Yep.
I do yoga in it, and I sleep in it. And I do not sleep in a bra at all.
Yeah.
But
well,
I do
tried
this one.
back in the day when Victoria's Secret had the whole, it was like an internal zip and then a clasp. Like, I kept thinking, okay, if I'm going to run, I need something for high intensity. And, it was so uncomfortable. And I would have I swear it had wires in it. Like, I'm not saying that our sports bra would hold up your triple G's when you ran a marathon.
Send me a picture of this.
But for these 435s running 6 or 7 miles, the Bustmob Sports Bra is fantastic.
I love it.
It's breathable. It does not have anything complicated. It's still easy to pull on and pull off afterwards when you're super sweaty, because that's like the worst, trying to get it off. But it's really cute too.
I like it a lot. And we actually extended the band a little bit on the bottom.
Yes.
Because a lot of times when you have bigger boobs, that band tends to ride up, or it's uncomfortable, or it's right under your boob.
Yep.
So we made sure to make it a little bit longer underneath. It's breathable. You can take the pads out. Some people like the pads. I don't. You wear the pads, don't you?
No, until that they get so funky that I can't fix them anymore, and then I ditch them. But I do like them at first.
I immediately pull them out and throw them in the trash.
And again, it's basically free.
That's right.
I think we're going to talk about money later, so maybe this is a preface to my issue. I mean, if it's under like $50 or $100, it's free. Not really. This is bad. I need a budget. But it's very affordable. I think that first Victoria's Secret high intensity sports bra straight jacket that's exactly what it was. It was like $79 or something like that. And then when you hate it, you're really mad that you spent all that money. So this one's very affordable.
Well, where do we get it?
Bustmob.com.
Bustmob.com.
Very easy. We try to make it very simple for you. You can shop for Jenny's Booby Butter and Scar Salve. You can the cute t-shirts, but that's where you can get the sports bras. And I wear a small.
I wear a medium.
Because I like them held in, but it's not, I can still breathe. And yeah, you're a medium.
Yeah,
so
because my boobs are huge.
If that is any help
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I like how I was, are you
I
ready?
know. I've got 2 questions for you today
Okay.
from the Bustmob group, one from the surgery group and one from the skincare group.
Is it a pretend group?
Yeah, surgery. I don't know why I did that.
I like it.
So here's the first question.
Okay.
Hey ladies, so my consultation is coming up soon. How did you keep track of everything leading up to it?
Massive binder, folders. It's like a wedding planning thing.
Yeah.
No.
Get out your Trapper Keeper.
You do not need to
Remember
do
that.
all of that. I do remember a Trapper Keeper. So what do you suggest?
We actually have a checklist on jennyeden.com. It's booby step number 4. You can download a PDF, like a checklist of all the things you need to make sure that you don't miss. Like what questions to ask during your consultation, find your goal finder picture, like so on and so forth, and how to recover, like recovery products, everything. So it's like a checklist so you don't miss anything because it can be overwhelming.
Question number 2.
Okay.
I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Oh, God.
I've been using the same face wipes to wash my face since high school. I know it's time to try something new, but I just don't know where to start.
Girl, well, I don't know how old you are. You might still be in high school, and then that wouldn't be a problem. But if you are anything like me, that's been 20 plus years. So it's probably time to take it up a notch.
Well, I can't answer this question for you, but
Yep.
we did a brunch club. It was breakfast club. Now we're changing it to brunch club just to test the
We
time.
like brunch.
We do, except we can't drink on the job. But
You don't know.
yet. But I interviewed Bustmob Jessi, who is in our skincare subgroup. And she's the one that does all the funny reels and TikToks and stuff. Like, I'm a little bit jealous because I can't do it myself. But I interviewed her.
Well, it's because she's younger than us.
She's so
She
clever,
teaches
too.
us a lot of
Like,
stuff.
yeah, I didn't understand anything. But anyways. But I interviewed her on skincare. And I actually asked her this exact question. And she
good.
had a lot of really good things to say that, I mean, I've learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
So let's watch that.
I am excited.
Hello, Bustmob Jessi. I like your nickname, by the way.
I know, me too.
Who are you? Tell me who you are.
I'm Bustmob Jessi, or in real life, just Jessi, but either way, it's fine. And I help run the skincare side of Bustmob. So there's a little subgroup that we have now. Hi, Greta. There's a little subgroup that we have now for skincare related questions because there were just so many in the main group that were kind of getting lost because it didn't have to do with the majority being about like plastic surgery, tummy tucks, and things like that. It was more like, what do I do about acne, or what do I do about wrinkles? And so then we were like, what if we just had a place for what if we just had a place for women to talk about skincare and peels and Botox? So then I decided with your help that would be a good place for me to fall into. So now I run that.
Yeah, I know like this much about skincare, and I'm very honest about it.
Yeah.
Thank God there's a med spa over there, and thank God you sit across from me, even though half the time I can't see you because my monitor's blocking
Your monitor takes up my entire head.
I'm like,
Right.
where's Jessi? And they're like, she's sitting right there. I'm like, oh, hey.
Yeah, no, it's super
I love
convenient, and it's like majority of people don't know a lot about skincare. Like it's kind of something that gets overlooked, and it's like recently become very common to like start caring about your skin, but it's still, you don't know where to look. So our website's called Real Simple Skin, because when we talked about it, the whole thing was to be like, why is the skincare industry kind of like how the plastic surgery industry was when you first started? And it was like, why is it so confusing? Like it could just be so simple. Why don't we just be the people that make it simple? So
Yeah, Real Simple
that's where we
Skin.
are. Real Simple Skin. Come on.
.com.
.com.
All right, so I got a couple of questions to throw at you.
Okay, I'm scared.
Me too, because I'm just gonna make them up on the fly.
Okay.
So the first question is, I get a lot of questions about cleansers, like people who use the face wipes. You know, I've never used them. Don't ask me what I use. You'd be horrified. But I've seen those wipes before, like in Target, like the little packets that look like the butt wipes, except for your face. So are those a good option? If not, what would be your recommendation for like a good facial cleanser?
So the thing is with like makeup wipes, like I do get for like eye makeup and stuff. So like I feel like I have a hard time. I'm a very heavy eye makeup wearer. I'm like with you with eyeliner, but then I go crazy with mascara too. So it's hard for me to just get everything off with a cleanser. So I actually use wipes for just my eye makeup, but I don't use it for my face. And mainly because I used to for a long time. And then when I started talking with a bunch of our estheticians here and like reading up about it, sometimes like there's a lot of alcohol in them and that can just be irritating to your skin. But then also our esthetician Jess here, who's in the Bustmob skincare subgroup, she told me, she's like, well, when you think about it, you're kind of just rubbing it all over. It's not soaking anything all up. Like, it looks like you're cleaning it off, which you are getting a majority of it, but she's like, it's like 80-20, and then all that's just left rubbed into your skin. So then you're working overtime if you were to start with that and then move into a cleanser to get it off. She's like, you're basically just now taking only off that makeup that you just rubbed into your skin. So it's kind of like you still have all that dead skin cells and build up in your pores when you could just be double acting on that and using a double cleanser. So she says to use a double cleanser to take off makeup, which like I was like with my eyes, like it's just never going to work. I'm just going to, the whole face is going to be covered in mascara. So she was like, if you have to use something, you can use, there's like some cleansing waters that might be a little bit better than an actual alcohol wipe. But just if you need to take that off, but then for your face especially, just use a double cleanse. And I use, because I have oily skin, especially in my T-zone, I use the exfoliating cleanser by Neocutis.
What's a T-zone?
T-zone is going to be here and here.
Got it.
Where a lot of oil will congest if you're a little bit oilier like me. I use the exfoliating cleanser because I'm a little bit oilier, and this has glycolic acid in it, which like helps strip all the excess oil and like really get into your pores. If you're drier, I would suggest using like a gentle cleanser by Neocutis. I love Neocutis, so these are what I'm recommending. But it has a lot of glycerin in this one, so it'll like take off that top layer of dead skin cells and clean your pores. But then glycerin is super, super hydrating. So that's something that can like replenish your skin. But this also has glycerin, but it's like number one ingredient is glycolic acid to take off that top layer of grime and oil.
Oh, that's so cool. There's like 2 types of cleansers. I don't even know why I haven't tried it yet.
I bet most people think like a cleanser is a cleanser, but there really are 2 that will set up your skin for success depending on what you use after. But you've got to use the right one for your skin so you don't overly dry and strip it or under clean it like she was talking about.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, so do the consult with her.
That's right. It's a free virtual consultation. You can just like open your laptop, turn on your phone. I almost said open your phone, but you know what? I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that is really like cutting edge to me. You don't have to come in. You don't even have to actually do it live. So whether it's 2 a.m. and you feel like doing it in your underwear, you answer all of these questions depending on your skin and your concerns and what you use. Then you kind of send video into her of your issues.
So cool.
And then she gets back to you with a customized routine given all the things you've said, and goes ahead and gives you a little bonus discount even then on the products and treatments she recommends. But there's no pressure. Like, that is so cool to me. So not enough people give out free information like that, like open-handed.
That's right.
So check that out at realsimpleskin.com. You can just do your virtual consult. And
that's right.
Jessi is a pleasure.
She is. I love her.
Jenny forced me to put this piece of pie in my wheel of life. Not
Piece
really.
of pie.
But apparently finances
Financial
are important when being an adult.
Yeah.
So we can't ignore them. I tried that.
Yeah.
I could actually talk to you about my history of craziness. At one point I had 14 store credit cards.
What?
I don't know if I ever told you that.
No.
I did like credit consolidation and all of that in my 20s.
I don't even know what that means.
Basically someone else took all of my debt and I paid one payment to them because it was so out of control.
Was one Victoria's Secret?
Oh, of course.
Banana
Limited,
Republic?
Express, Learners.
What's Learners?
I know, you don't even know. But I have learned that is a very stressful way to live.
Yes, it is.
And you've been a big part of helping me to just be comfortable talking about money, have the conversations at home, lead my children in a better way than my parents just didn't talk to us about money.
Yes.
So it's probably my least favorite wheel of life, but let's talk about it.
I think it's funny that people have a hard time talking about money only because I grew up, like my husband used to work for like Dave Ramsey and we always talked about money. We did the classes. And so it was our normal. And so when people are like, well, I don't want to talk about money, I'm like, what?
It's very emotional. And it's how your parents like set you up.
Exactly.
Like whether they talked about it with fear or with abundance or scarcity or just didn't talk about it at all. Like I like to buy stuff. I like instant gratification. And so in my 20s, that didn't go so good.
No.
So
Yeah.
Financial Peace University, made by Ramsey Solutions, Dave Ramsey, helped Nick and I have a good start to our marriage and learn that we had different childhood experiences when it came to money. So I think that's a really neat program. There's a book that goes along with it, a workbook. If you and your spouse or you yourself don't have a really healthy relationship with money, like it doesn't matter what else is going on in your life. That like takes precedence if you're worried about if you have enough money in your checking account to eat that day.
Yeah.
But you're really good about like the selling stuff thing.
Selling stuff.
Which is
my
always,
stuff, my personal stuff.
Like, but you just have a healthy, like, if I'm not using that, I sell it and I take that money. And like, I don't think, at least I would never think like that.
Yeah. I mean, recently I've sold a ton of stuff in my house, like on Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor.
Easier than ever.
Yeah. Craigslist. You can put it anywhere. And then someone's going to buy your garbage. Like, it's your garbage. It's somebody else's treasure. Isn't that the saying?
Something like that.
I don't
Similar.
know. But, like, it's so true. Like, something I don't have any value for, someone's going to love. And they're going to give me money for it.
Yeah.
So then I make sure to, like, I never spend more than I make. Like, nobody should do that. And then
I've done that.
Well, you don't do it anymore. But like you were saying, I've been buying things slowly to like replace the things that I've been selling. Like it's easy to want to get it all at one time. Like I'm redecorating my room. It would have been fun and easy to do it all in 1 month. But then I would have had a financial crisis.
I would have done that back in the day. I'm better. Do you use an app or something like that for budgeting? Like, is there one you recommend?
I'm using You Need a Budget, but I wouldn't highly recommend it right now. But I know a lot of people use Every Dollar, which is the Dave Ramsey one.
I had that.
And I hear that one has gotten so much better over the years. I think I'm going to switch back to it. What do you use?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
You know, I shouldn't say that, but I don't subscribe to a tight budget. I like to keep it loose, but I am fortunate to have swung to the fearful side. After I did like my debt consolidation, like things got scary. Like that really made me scared. And then moving back from England and starting back in this country with like no credit. I had no credit history for years and had trouble like getting a car and getting a phone again. Like my whole thing is now live well below my means. And I got really comfortable doing that. And so now it's very comfortable to do that. But my husband and I have recently started going regularly to a financial advisor together and kind of having these long, like they work through a plan of like, what do you guys both want your retirement to look like? And immediately we were like, well, we are not on the same page.
That gives you an opportunity to dream together.
We had to combine, like it has been more emotional conversations than anything tactical yet, but it's been so great. I highly recommend it. And most of these financial advisors will meet with you at least once for free. And it was really helpful. Like that's when we're like, well, we either don't have enough life insurance or we do, or do we have a will? Like they help you grow up. Like they kind of force you to do the not fun stuff.
The adulting stuff.
You would never do, but now it feels amazing.
So we challenge you, have a budget, try it out, see what it's like. I mean, it's not the most fun, but once you get into the rhythm of it, it's like you feel the freedom of knowing what your parameters are and what your boundaries are. And then you feel like you have more money. You realize you have more money. Yes.
Yeah. I have so much more money now than when I was spending like a crazy woman. And then you spend out of fear. So I agree. You don't have to have as tight of a budget as Jenny does or as strict, but
I do.
Going and talking to a financial advisor and thinking about what you need for the future will help you to stay in that budget because I'm going to have a kick retirement.
Oh, I want a good retirement too.
It's going to be great.
Well, if you want to hear more about us living intentionally in our daily lives or even challenging you and you guys challenging us, we do Bustmob's Brunch Club every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right now at 11 Eastern Standard Time on Bustmob's Instagram. So definitely check that out. Inspire us too because we need all the inspiration.
Please.
Yeah. We got though.
We do.
We gotta go.
This is delicious.
I don't know about that.
I love it. I'm feeling very inspired. All right, let's go back to work. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching. To join Bustmob, shop for swag, or follow me and Greta on social, click the links below. See you next time!